Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
Diggity dank.
Hello and welcome back to another week of the Nightwing news. It's the beginning of the end. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is.
Hello, I'm Kristen.
And this time we're talking some this month's new issues. Well, I think the annual might count as last month. All right, so yes. Nightwing 2024 annual, Nightwing 114, Titans number 11. And I can mention a quick appearance in World's Finest 27.
Rock on.
Grayson teams up with who? Stay tuned.
Yeah, I haven't read that one yet.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to hear. Okay, so did you want to talk the annual first?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
All right. I feel like we can kind of cover it quickly since Dick Grayson's not in it that much.
Yeah. Again, it's a lot of B. Because we're.
Yeah, I mean it's a background issue.
Yeah, it's basically we're really adding. I mean, we knew the pirate stuff, but it's. Basically, she was a secret agent, and that's how she gets involved with Dick.
Yeah, so I have to say, I feel like more or less just react to it.
Yes. Too much?
I was not thrilled with that addition to B's backstory. I thought the pirate thing was cool because that's new and different, and we don't have that many pirates. But then them saying, oh, yeah, and it turns out B isn't really her name, and she's also an agent of Spiral. That felt like, oh, for real? Like, is everybody an agent of Spiral? And I don't know, it kind of left me with a gross feeling that they turned it into she was supposed to be watching Dick, and then they came into it. Almost felt like they wanted to make. So on the one hand, it makes B more of a badass, which is cool. But on the other hand, it kind of made B look bad because it was sort of, oh, she was, I don't know, it's a weird trope, the whole I was spying on you and then I decided I liked you kind of thing. And I don't know.
Yeah, and again, I mean, as much as we don't like to think about it, that whole Rick Grayson era, now it's like there's conspiracies upon conspiracies. The Court of Owls had something going. Now B and Spiral had something going on. I mean, there was a lot going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So
I felt like it was cool. I felt like it was unnecessary to make B an agent of Spiral, and I would have been satisfied with her being pirate, and because, like I said, that was something new and different. And yeah, I just feel like they were trying to change her relationship with Dick so that we wouldn't feel as bad, like we wouldn't be as mad at Dick that he broke up with B or something. I don't know. It felt like
that maybe they're just like, oh, here's why, yeah, she did get training, but it's like, here's why she is such a badass pirate queen, because she was a secret agent spy, and it's just like, you don't need that.
Yeah, but it's like she could also just be a badass pirate. Like she could have gotten that training as a pirate.
I know. And that's like another trope of comics where it's like everyone wants to go back and like dig even deeper into certain points in characters' lives. You're like, well, this was going on behind it, so you didn't know this was going on. It's like,
yeah, it's almost as though they wanted to make her too connected to his backstory, and it's like, why can't she just be someone that he met living in Bloodhaven, who it turns out is also secretly a pirate? Like, that's cool. she doesn't also have to secretly be a spy, which is one thing, but it just left a bad taste that okay, she's secretly a spy and she was supposed to spy on Dick. That's when I really got a little bit annoyed with that.
Yeah. I almost want to talk to Travis more and be like, did you come up with the idea for this story, or were they like, hey, we need a B as a secret agent story? Can you write that for us?
Yeah, because it just
Yeah, and like you said, maybe it's just so it's like, yeah, so Dick doesn't look as bad when he breaks up with her, even though he didn't know she's. I mean, it's still to this day he knows she's the pirate queen, but he doesn't know she was a secret agent,
right, yeah,
which is weird.
and it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. That just when I was reading it, I was a little like, for real, like everybody has to be a spy now. Why wasn't her being the pirate queen cool enough? But then it really made me kind of when they made it that she was just kind of, manipulating into her. And I mean, yes, you got. It just felt like that was unnecessary and makes B look bad in a way that I didn't think needed to happen.
I just think this proves our point that anything the Rick Grayson era touches, it taints.
That too.
Just brings everything down.
I know, because now it feels like the next thing they're gonna be like, oh yeah, and B was also secretly from the Court of Owls or something. And we'll be like, just stop, okay, stop.
Yes. Or hey, Ma, you know about this year she spent with the KG Beast?
For real, like everybody doesn't have to be intertwined 8,000 different ways. They can just meet at a bar.
And again, not everyone has to be a superhero or secret agent. We need some regular people in these stories.
Right. Well, and also the other thing that is kind of ridiculous about it is I feel like sometimes they do that because they're trying to make it believable as like, oh, that's why. Like, oh yeah, Barbara could suddenly become Batgirl because she took gymnastics and dance classes, and also because her dad was a commissioner, he made her take self-defense. Like, I mean, okay, but that's never going to be good enough to be a vigilante. I mean, the bar is up here. It's like we are going into this with a willing suspension of disbelief. I'm willing to believe that B can do all of these things just because she's B or just because she got pirate training. Like that's enough for me. I'm with you. I'll accept it.
I know that's so weird. It's like the pirate thing wasn't enough.
Yeah, it's like she doesn't. You don't need to explain to me that she's been a secret agent going to spy school to make me believe that she's hardcore. Like I believed she was hardcore when all she did was run a bar. Like you don't. I mean, I'm with you.
I mean, the first part of this annual was enough for me. It's like
right. Yeah, I thought the pirate stuff was cool, and then they're like, "Oh no."
Her and her mom on the boat, it gets blown up. The pirates rescue her, and then the pirates could have trained her to get revenge or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what pirates do. Pirates get revenge.
Yeah.
And plus, pirates are cool, and we don't have that many pirates.
And I mean,
and what we have spies coming out the butt.
Oh no, I get it now. I think I get it now. Oh Lord, were they trying to do a parallel between her and Dick? Parents get killed, gets rescued by whoever, Batman or the Pirate King, and then which would have been fine, but then they both had to be agents of Spiral. It's like really.
I mean, like, yeah, sure, that works, but it doesn't have to.
Yeah.
I just didn't. The Spiral thing I felt like was too much, and even then I would have accepted that. I just really didn't like when they tried to make their relationship seem fake because it felt like they were just doing that to make B look bad, so that if people were still mad about Dick breaking up with her, they'd be like, "Oh well, now I don't have to feel bad anymore." I was like, "Nah, that's doing." Because it was fine with the Spiral. I just didn't think it was necessary, but whatever. Yeah. But with the relationship, they did be dirty, and I didn't like that.
Yeah.
So that was my thought.
All right, real quick, I just want to mention World's Finest.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no. Well, again, this I think they said sixth dimension figures like hunting imps like Mixpidalic and Batmite. I remember last time they tried to give Dick powers, but he couldn't handle them. So
Oh yeah, that's right.
they're just like, what was it? Was it Mixpidalic or yeah? Who's like, oh, well, who's gone through several transformations and can handle varying powers, and who teams up with our boy Dick Grayson? Why, Mister Jimmy Olsen.
Nice. That is a flashback. But now that you say that and knowing Mark Wade, that doesn't surprise me because back when we were in the era of Batman and Superman being besties,
Mm-hmm.
um, Dick and Jimmy were supposed to be friends.
Because I mean, basically, Jimmy was a Superman sidekick. So yeah. Oh, and then it is funny because Batman and Superman get sent to the second dimension. Look familiar?
Ah, yes. Oh my god, yeah, I have that cartoon. That Batmite is so weird looking though.
I know.
He's
Well,
like,
he looks different in the second dimension, but yes.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, Mark Wade, yeah, he good storyteller, but he knows his comics history.
Right, he goes for the deep cuts.
Yeah. Oh hey, me and Lilith are gonna meet Mark Wade.
Yep.
Yeah, then we're going to a convention. She's coming up here, and we're taking like a 3-hour drive to Hershey. There's a convention at the end of June. Yeah, because
Nice.
we're going to meet another writer, DG Chichester, who we talk to every month. But Mark Wade's going to be there. I'm like, I'm like, I would have to. I'm like, I don't know what I want to get him to sign. It's from Flash stuff. He done Captain
Well,
America.
just take a bunch of everything.
I was like, World's Finest #1. I got to get World's Finest
Heck
#1
yeah.
signed. Yeah.
Well, and tell him congratulations. He got nominated for one of the Eisners.
Oh yeah, cool. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, I wonder if I get some audio saying, yes, I have a request from Kristen. Can you say diggity dang?
I think he did that for us before. He's talked to us on the show, hasn't he?
That's what I should. Yes, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I should get signed. The Flash Nightwing annual where diggity dang comes up.
Oh yeah, that is top notch.
Diggity dang. Hope you have it a diggity dang time. Mark Wade.
Always.
All right. So, shall we get to? I'll say Titans because we'll save Nightwing for last. Which I was afraid we weren't hardly going to get any Dick in this issue, but I mean we got more Dick in here than we got the rest of the Titans,
Yes, that's true.
especially with his secret weapon. So yeah, well at the beginning of this issue we get the origin of this Venadia.
I know. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that.
Yeah, Vanadia.
Yeah, it's got to be either Venadia or Venadia. I don't know.
Yes, I can say that's a real name. I've never seen it before. So
Anyway,
and
she wants to be a superhero, so
yeah, she trained her whole life ever since she was like a kid. Yeah. They show that's the first thing they show is her watching Starfire and Dawn on TV.
yeah. It seems like they tried to give her the DC equivalent of Captain America's super serum.
Yes, yes. Although, yeah, that was the one bad thing. It's like, yeah, everyone told me to talk to lawyers before Star Lab shot me up with this stuff, but I didn't. I just signed whatever they put in front of me.
Yeah. So yeah, the serum causes her to have a heart attack.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, she pushes herself too much. She has a heart attack. But yes, of course, Dr. T.O. Morrow, yes, saves her brain and puts it in
A robot.
yep. Yes, T.O. Morrow, the creator of Red Tornado. Uh, and of course, he's working for Amanda Waller because that is our ongoing theme in Titans right now.
Has he been bad before? Or did he create Red Tornado to be a baddie?
Yeah, he's kind of been bad. I mean, that's another trope of comics where like the evil guy creates a robot and then the robot turns good. I mean, because unlike the Marvel movies in the comics, Ultron created the Vision, and yes, the Vision rebelled, and yeah. So yes, that is a theme. But yes, they have this plan to reprogram her to think the Titans have been replaced by evil doubles, so who she will fight to save her heroes.
Oh, the old evil doppelganger, classic.
I guess that's believable.
I mean, it's believable in comics. I feel like it
I mean,
happens.
right now Raven's kind of that way.
Exactly. I mean, it happens not infrequently.
No.
I wouldn't say all the time, but it's not as rare as you would think.
Yes. So yeah, oh yes. Then we get the big Dick Grayson scene here. Gets woken up by an alarm. He's like an alarm. I didn't set an alarm.
Alarm on his escrim stick.
I was gonna say that's the first time we've seen him actually get a message on that thing, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Or I wonder if that's another secret thing here. So, but yeah, he suits up and goes to the Titan safe room. Then there's these messages on the wall. Basically,
Okay, and obviously that he's supposed to say Cirque and R. That is a reference. I mean, that's supposed to go back to Batman's thing. How it's like,
I
R,
believe
right?
that's probably I guess that's a little thing there for Zer and R, but yeah, but unlike
So, I
Batman,
mean, do you think the first part for him is Cirque, like from circus?
you would think that's what I
So,
would think.
what's the Zer part from Batman?
I don't think it really meant anything. I mean, again, it was originally a Silver Age thing. It was it wasn't. It was like an alien thing. But then when they brought it back, when Grant Morrison brought it back in the modern comics, it was just something Doctor Hurt like put in his head or something. So I don't know if it really means anything.
Okay, I mean, because I know that supposedly weren't they seeing a Zorro movie when his parents died, but
That might be it. Yeah, but it's ZUR.
but the
Yeah,
Z and Zorro, I don't know, it's like not
there
quite the
could
same
be,
thing.
but yes, but unlike Batman, Dick didn't create another personality. Basically, just basically hypnotized himself to forget doing certain things. So Raven couldn't read his mind.
Yeah, that's freaky.
You partitioned a part of your own mind. I love it's like yeah, it's just a place for private consideration, not another personality. You haven't gone full Batman. Remember, kids never go full Batman. So yeah, so basically, yeah, basically having a conversation with himself in his head. This, but yeah, he says, yeah, you set the tower systems, monitor Raven's REM cycle. She sleeps no more than 20 minutes a night.
Man, I'd be exhausted.
Yes. And he says these sessions are limited to 7 minutes. So yeah, so basically he sets the alarm and then forgets. Well, and then yes, before you leave, send another alarm. This send you here when Raven's next sleep cycle is detected. Now note your observations and suspicions. Yeah. It says she seems distant, cold, colder than usual. She was overly violent with her brother. And then what else? And then remember when she sent Hermes away and said it was a demon? There, Dick says, well, maybe it wasn't a demon. Maybe it really was Hermes. Mm. But yeah, so he comes to the conclusion Rachel Roth may no longer inhabit her own body.
Snap.
But then I guess the alarm goes off. The intruder alarm goes off. So he says, say the words and get out. Because Venadia arrives. She blasts into the tower. Then, yeah, she comes Dick and Donna. Donna fights her, but
You also notice Donna's wearing a DC superhero girls t-shirt.
nice, yes.
Yeah.
But then Raven and the others show up. Raven sends her into deep space, but then I guess she boom tubes back. Damn, everyone has boom tubes these days.
Guess that's the benefit of being a robot.
I guess, but okay, she basically like stabs Raven when Guard tries to help her. She's like, "Get off!"
Oh, okay, yeah. She like turns her hand into a.
Yeah, like a knife or
Okay.
something sharp and kind of stabs through her. Yeah. Mhm. But yeah, she goes to whatever dimension. It's like they came for me. Came for my generals. I'm not ready. Must heal. Oh
Oh,
no.
but then there's another sign because Beast was like, "I've got you," and she's like, "Get off me!" I was like,
Mhm.
okay.
Pushes him away. She runs into that portal. But she says, "I won't let any harm come to my Titans." So yeah, kind of like a startup of something new here. But yes, I mean we do. I thought the big thing was Dick partitioned off part of his memory, so Raven can't read his mind.
That's crazy.
Mm. Well, that's Batman.
I know these bats are extra.
Ah. Uh, hello, Nightwing.
She says, "Hey."
All right. So yeah, do you have any other thoughts on Titans, or should we get to the Nightwing book?
Nope, that was good.
Nightwing.
Yep, let's do it.
So yeah, kids, it's here finally. Fallen Grayson, part 1. Only 4 more after this. So yeah, Nightwing 114. Get another flashback. I guess then when Dick finally learns how to wants to join the Flying Grayson Act because he sees his parents and decides he wants to. When he was 7 years old, I don't know, for some reason. I mean, it probably makes sense, but I always thought he was at least started training before for the Flying Graysons before that. But I don't. I mean, I guess seven's
Yeah, I
still.
think it depends on what continuity you read. I mean, back in the day, I have one where Dick's having a flashback to his parents, and he's like 3 or something.
Uh, I know.
But maybe it's that he's training, but not in the air yet.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, they show like one night he climbs up and basically falls off the ladder. Even says, for he was 7 the first time he fell. Mm, yeah, broken bones, lost teeth, and unconsciousness that came that first time. So he did get hurt. But yeah, we do get our shot of Dick Grayson somewhere. I don't know if this is the Arctic or what, but yeah, our bearded Dick Grayson and Haley.
Heck yeah.
So is it me or does Haley seem bigger? I mean, I get.
Yeah, I think she was supposed. I think when he first got her, she was supposed to be a puppy, so she's been growing a little.
Yeah. At first, I was like, "Is this supposed to be like the future or something?" But yeah, maybe she just grew. So yeah, it looks like he's traveling somewhere, and
I would just like to say that. Oh no, wait! It's when we're done with this. It says 2 weeks ago he grew that beard. Real. I mean, I don't know. Can you grow a beard that fast?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I was maybe, yeah, because I mean, if after a couple day, a day or two, stubble starts coming in. So yeah, and some people do grow beards faster than others. So
I guess that's true. But I was like, dang, grew that beard quickly.
I mean, unless he's going somewhere and that is some kind of disguise, I don't know.
I mean, if you say, but I mean, I don't doubt that it's I just was curious if that
Yeah.
seems legit. I mean, like, because I don't grow a beard in 2 weeks, but like I'm a woman, so
I was gonna say, yeah,
so like I know it's different. So that's why I was
yeah.
wondering.
So they don't say where he's going, but he's heading for a mountain. I was like, oh no, is he? How's he gonna overcome? Is he climbing Everest?
Not Everest. I was like, I hope he's not going to some like Rachel Ghoul mountain or something. But we'll find out.
Yeah. Then in 5 years we'll find out. Oh no, guess what was happening on the other side of the mountain while he was climbing the mountain?
Something we least expect.
I don't know. So yes, like you said, then it flashes back to 2 weeks ago, and Heartless is getting ready to put his plan into action. Basically, telling all Blockbuster and Maroney's men, "You work for me now." And this one big guy is like, "I choose who I work for," but then he shows them that all these guys, he has their kids.
Yeah, man, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Also, I like the one kid wearing a Batman t-shirt.
Yes. But then he pulls out the big guy's heart in front of his daughter and says, he says, "Yeah, your children will be released. No harm will come to them. But if basically, if you cross me, I will kill you in front of them."
Which I feel like negates the no harm will come to them part, but I
I
know
guess he
what
means physically. I guess.
yeah, I know.
So, but basically, yeah, you're creating a whole army of Batmen and women at this point, aren't you?
Yes. Pretty much,
You
but
think you don't think any of these kids are going to grow up and want revenge, Heartless? Mm, yeah, basically, then he's telling all these guys, "Yeah, you'll be rewarded handsomely." Mm, but yeah, he's like the
oh, and then
great.
he puts that creepy brand on them. Ugh.
Yep, for the Heartless Army. Yeah, it's basically just saying, yeah, Dick has raised the city up. Now it's time to tear it down. And then we see Dick in Gotham because there's going to be a big thing for the Alfred Pennyworth Foundation. That's a cool panel right there. Him standing in that alley there.
Very authentic. They've even got a rat.
But then he starts chasing down a thief. He's thinking to himself, usually I chase him through over the rooftops because of this whole, heights thing. He's basically forced to chase him through the streets. But then he sees the guy reaching for something, so he hits him with that Eskrima stick. But then it turns out he wasn't reaching for a gun or knife. He was reaching for the rotisserie chicken he took.
Happens.
Yep.
Okay, so is this supposed to be a joke, you think? I mean, obviously it's a joke, but is this like a special DCN joke? The hats on ice?
I don't think.
Okay, it's just silly. It's not like a
Yeah, I mean,
reference to
maybe
anything.
it's a Tom Taylor or Bruno Redondo inside joke. I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe. Well, actually, sometimes Tom Taylor is wearing a hat like that. Maybe that's it. I just want to say that rotisserie chicken doesn't look very cooked in that picture.
Well, I think he just stole it from the store, so it's not cooked yet.
He says he has a cooked chicken.
Oh, maybe he just needs heated up. I don't know.
I know. I'm just saying.
Uh, oh, Barbara, what kept you? I had to do all I could for a thief I hit in the face. Basically, yes, this person stole because either he was hungry or him and his family were hungry. So, Mm. uh, but yeah, Dick's like, I don't think I would be ready for. I feel like I'm debasing myself, and Barbara, it's debasing for all the right reasons, and Haley is very proud of you.
Cutie.
So yes, it's they having this Alfred Pennyworth Foundation event. I'm assuming at Wayne Manor. or wherever
Yeah,
it
I
is.
don't know. They don't say where it is.
Oh
Wait,
no,
has
Hmm.
Bruce gotten the house back?
No, that's right. He didn't get the house back. Well, wherever it is, it's in Gotham, and Bruce has set it up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I love when Bruce and Dick, or Bruce and Damien show up. Damien, I put on a suit for you. It's restricting in places I prefer freedom. And Dick, your sacrifice is noted and appreciated, Damien. I mean, they're okay, Bruce and Damien, but like Lilith and I was saying, I think Dick and Damien are the superior team.
Well, Bruce and Damien are probably a little too similar.
Yes, yes. Because that was the whole
And
that was the whole thing about the first time they were Batman and Robin. It's like, yeah, now you got the dark Robin and you got the lighter Batman. Yeah. Mm. I never tried to raise money, and Bruce, I'll get up there to introduce you. Bring the dog, Dick. That feels a little manipulative. You're trying to manipulate people, right? Yeah. Okay.
yeah, people love dogs.
The three-legged dog.
That's right.
Oh yeah, but then Shelton Lau comes over.
Gross.
I love. He owns a pray tell Damien. He owns a predatory pharmaceuticals company. When we were younger, I broke his teeth, Damien. That makes me happy.
I mean that's very on point for Damien.
Yeah. Uh, uh,
And Lyle line up a storm, how he wants to invest. No, you don't, Lyle.
mhm.
You're a bad man.
Yes, because remember, kids, he's heartless. Literally.
Yes.
Mm. They say he sets up business. I'm eager to invest. But so yeah, after well, Bruce gets up and talks about Alfred, and then says talks about his parents too, and says, "I wish they had had a chance to meet the man about to take this podium. I wish they had met their grandson.
Aww.
I know they'd be as proud as of Dick Grayson as I am."
Aww. And then this guy.
Yeah, is this a reporter? Do you really think so? Dick, excuse me. How can you justify the blood money that the Alfred Pennyworth Foundation has taken? Dick's like, I don't know what you're. Did you know Roland Desmond, Mister Grayson? Blockbuster. Dick's like, I knew of him. He's like, these photos show you, Mr. Wayne, and Barbara Gordon with Roland Desmond, the crime lord known as Blockbuster, at the opening of Haven. That's
Which, like, yeah, he was there, but they
yeah.
weren't being nice.
Yeah,
But
Dick's
then,
trying to say, if you think this was an amicable relationship, and the report says, upon his death, millions of dollars from Roland Desmond's estate, the proceeds of crime were left to the Pennyworth Foundation. Somebody trying to set Dig up.
yep. And then the fire alarms go off.
Yep, the sprinklers go off, and Bruce is basically telling everyone to get out and calmly. Then we see Shelton, aka Heartless, say, Gerald, get ready. We're going to carve out a heart. All right, so what do we think?
That heartless man. Truly heartless.
So yes. So I wonder if like something from this point are Heartless and Dick gonna have a confrontation. Is Heartless gonna be like, yeah, I'm the one who you know, put the fear of heights into you all of a sudden, so now Dick has going somewhere to get rid of this fear of heights, or I don't know.
Could be. Guess we'll find out.
It's gotta be Heartless. He's gonna
Yeah,
you know
he's
what?
supposed to be the big bad.
He's gonna conquer his fear, he's gonna be like, I found my heart again. So yeah, so what you think of the first part of this?
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I see possibilities. I'm not quite sure where it's going because one thing it made me think, which obviously like this will not happen, um, but oh, excuse me, when he was saying, it just made me think: is he going to go after Bruce because of when he was saying like, "I'm going to take your heart out in front of your kids"? But
Oh,
and so remind me, I should have looked. Heartless. Heartless does not know that Dick is Nightwing, right?
I
Or
don't. I'm
or
trying to remember. I don't. I don't think so, but I don't. I can't honestly
because I
remember.
know he has beef with Dick specifically.
Oh yeah.
Um, and he also has beef with Nightwing, and I'm not sure if he knows they're the same person. I'm trying to remember.
Oh god, I can't remember. But that's it. That's gonna be so funny if he tries to take Bruce's heart.
Right. That's why I was saying, like, obviously that's not gonna work.
Somebody's gonna get their butt kicked.
So then I was thinking, would he try that because he doesn't know Bruce is Batman, or would he try it even if he suspects or knows Bruce is
Oh,
Batman? Because obviously he's a villainous douchebag, and so he would assume that he could take down Batman. I would think.
oh that. Oh yeah. I mean that'd be a big notch on his belt there. Yeah, if he took Batman's heart. Mm,
But I
okay.
don't know that that's what they're gonna do. But just that's what I thought because I thought that might have potential because of the thing with the kids, and he was very specifically saying, "I'm not gonna hurt your kids. I'm gonna hurt you in front of your kids." Um, Particularly since Damien's there too.
Hmm. I'm trying to
But
look this up just to see if he. I'm trying to refresh my memory here, whether he knew or not. He might not because yeah, remember Blockbuster sent an assassin after Dick, and then Partless was like, "No, you're not killing him. I'm killing him." Mm,
not
yeah,
if I kill you first.
ah! Yeah, I don't. Yes, I don't think so. I don't think he knows Dick is Nightwing.
Okay.
Mm, yeah, so yeah,
Yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense because Dick
yeah,
doesn't know that Lyle is heartless, right?
yeah. I know. Oh no, I don't think so. I think that would have been
Yeah,
a
I mean, he just
whole.
knows that Lyle sucks, but he doesn't know how much.
Yeah, I think that would have been a whole different conversation if yeah he knew it was
Yeah,
heartless. He wouldn't have been so flippant. I think it would, and especially it would have been the Damien. That's heartless.
right. Yeah. Well, and I think if he knew that, oh, I mean, granted, he got interrupted by the fire alarm, but I mean, if he knew that Lyle was heartless, I mean, if then someone accused you of taking Blockbuster's money, I mean, you would instantly put that together.
Hmm.
To be
Oh yeah.
like, oh, that guy did it.
So yeah, kind of set Dick up. Yeah, make sure. Yeah, when Blockbuster died, all that money funneled into the Alfred Pennyworth Foundation. Man, that
Oh,
sucks,
which
man. Are we gonna lose the Alfred Pennyworth Foundation?
I know that's the other thing is I'm like, so does this mean that now by the end of this, it'll Dick also won't have any money because they'll take it or something? I mean, not that Dick is like really needs money since he's
Yeah.
using it to do other things, but I don't know, it's a little bit frustrating
I'll,
how it's do things and then have to reset.
I'll make you a deal, DC. You can shut down the Alfred Pennyworth Foundation if you bring back Alfred Pennyworth.
There you go. Yeah, if Alfred comes back to life, does he get his money back?
Because I mean, I want to see that conversation when he comes back and he sees what Dick tried to do with the Alfred Pennyworth Foundation and his money. I want to, yeah.
I'll be stoked.
But yeah, and I want to see why he's on that mountain. But I also don't want the ride to end though either.
Exactly.
I mean, again, I assume we're going to renumber, but I just saw. Remember, I said, "Oh, they're probably going to renumber Batman to 150." I'm pretty sure that no, they're still going. I think I saw a solicit for was it Batman 152 or something. So
That's cool.
not necessarily, but
Yeah, I mean, it's annoying when they renumber. It just makes it harder to keep track.
I know they think they're going to get new readers every time they do new number one, but just confused. I had someone at work tell me they wanted to get into comics, and he said, "Oh, I don't know where to start." I'm like, well, yes, it's like I got number one. Which one?
Right.
Oh, did we talk about this before? I don't know when, but I think sometime this year DC is going to go back to Wednesdays, putting the books out on Wednesdays, like every
Yes,
other,
I think it's at the end of the summer. I think it might be August or September.
just like every other publisher in the world.
Yep.
So,
Correct.
all right. So, anything else on these? I mean, again, we didn't get these were good stories, like the Titans issue and the Nightwing issue. Not a ton of action, but again, some good, Dick Grayson stuff.
Yep. It moves things along. It just never moves things along fast enough.
Exactly. Modern comics.
Hanging for months. Months.
All right. So, anything else?
I just want to put in and plug that Batman Wayne Family Adventures Volume 4 came out. If you haven't been reading it, you should. It's very fun.
Oh yeah, we're gonna cover some Wayne Family Adventures at the end of September. Yeah.
Thank God, it's so good. There's some pretty fun. I mean, there are many funny ones and heartfelt ones, but there's some very good ones with Dick.
Nice. All right. Well, next time you probably don't even remember a Kristen request that we're going to cover Justice League 53 through 57, I believe, from 2018. That's that death metal. Was it the death metal stuff?
Oh yeah, is that the one where he's Dixon like that weird armor on the horse or whatever?
Yeah. So,
okay, yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna get to a little different Nightwings here. So yeah, so I don't remember a lot of it. I think I read it when it first came out, and that was it. So yeah, so we'll see what's going on there. Again, it'll be different than usual. So
Sounds good.
all right, so all right. If there's nothing else, send us your thoughts, kids, on all the new stuff. Send us on the Justice League coming up. Email us, Kate, or especially if you're Tom Taylor, email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES.
Wait, hold on. I did think of something. I saw a solicit. Haley's getting a comic.
Really?
Yeah, it's I mean, it's not. There's like a Super Pets comic coming out at the end. I think it's in August, and it's. Hold on, let me bring it up.
Is it Super Pets? What's the title? Or is Haley in the title?
It is Super Pets Special Bite Identity Crisis. And it says, the Super Pets are back, and this time they're all bite. Haley, the beloved bark out star of Nightwing, finds herself to be a fish out of water when she arrives on Kent Farm. Our big city mutt tries to adjust to country living, and she's shocked to discover a kennel of courageous critters is already waiting for her. Bitewing, meet the Super Pets, and you might want to hold on tight because things are about to get hairy. Also featuring stories of Mishwolf and Mutt Him, The Dark Side of the Dog Bed, The Many Pets of Damian Wayne. You'll have to squeak it to believe it. Oh, July 31st is when it comes out. It's practically here.
What is it? July 31st?
Yes.
Nice. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to cover that.
Yeah, and the covers are so cute. There's like Bitewing wearing a little Nightwing outfit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. So yes. So yeah, contact us. You can find all things Capes and Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise. Pick up brand new merch. You can find a Cash App link if you want to be generous, like Grayson, and just rain random money on us. Or you could sign up for our Patreon, where it's always something different every month. But you can find everything at tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. It's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. And of course, you can always support someone, an educator. If you go on Amazon and pick up Dick Grayson Boy Wonder. Again, you don't know the whole story unless you have this book. You don't know the whole story. You think you're a Dick Grayson super fan, but your knowledge is not complete until you read this book. Or should I say, till you buy this and read this book. So, yes, there's your homework. Pick that up. All right. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Hey, that's the book that brought us together. All right.
That's true. That's true.
All right. I said, oh, someone loves Dick Grayson as much as me. And she said, no more.
I did not.
I know.
I said, fight me. No.
Thank you for joining us, everyone. Again, we'll get to that Justice League next week. No, she didn't say more. She just implied it. You can apply it. You put that book together. Oh, next episode will be our 225th episode. Can you believe it?
Wow. We're catching up to Nightwing.
Yeah, I know. You put up with me for that long. 225 episodes. All right, kids. Thank you for joining us. And remember, join us same wing time.
Same wing channel.
Nightwing News. Again, help support us. Don't be heartless.